Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos, and today I'm just going to be officially updating you on some market latest news. Now apparently Liverpool are now reportedly open to selling Philippe Coutinho in January to Barcelona, because now we know it's Barcelona's main priority target. Barcelona tried to get a deal over the line in August but couldn't, because Barcelona saw 3 bids turned down from Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool turned 3 bids down the prospect. Apparently now Coutinho's representative has come out and made it clear and suggested out to Barcelona that Liverpool are willing to sanction Philippe Coutinho off of a fee in the region of around £135 million. So what they're suggesting is £135 million could be enough to lure Coutinho away from Anfield, because we know and it's also reporting that PSG are still actually monitoring an interest in the player, as it did confirm that the PSG director had actually met up with Coutinho's representatives at the FIFA Best Awards in London on Monday. But looks as though now if Barcelona are willing to pay what Liverpool are asking for in January, that could be enough to lure him away from Anfield. Because for me, if Liverpool can cash in on this £135 million that they reportedly want, this is stemming from Spain, they can get their targets at the one. They can go for Van Dijk, maybe going for Lamar in January, who knows. But Liverpool know where the problems lie. The finishing needs to improve, defensively they need to improve, and I think if they can get 135 million for Coutinho, they can get at least 2 quality players with that money they would have generated for Coutinho. So it has come to agreement. It basically clarified it that the Coutinho's representatives and Barcelona have made it clear to Barcelona that Liverpool are willing to prepare to offload Coutinho for £135 million. We know he's got a deal with Liverpool till 2022. He has scored 4 goals so far this season for Liverpool. He's also clarified to his teammates as Philippe Coutinho that Liverpool need to step up, because I said Barcelona eyeing him out as a long-term replacement for Iniesta. And I think if Coutinho goes to Barcelona, he's going to a much bigger club. He's playing amongst better players. Much bigger club. He's going to be winning silverware there. He's not going to be achieving out with a Liverpool Football Club as well. But yeah, he's got a deal with Liverpool till 2022, and Liverpool paid £8.5 million for him from Inter Milan back in 2013, as I said. Also an ex-Espanyol player, so he has played in Spain before. But he has become one of the most creative midfielders as Philippe Coutinho since he's been at Liverpool. He's made over 100 appearances now for the club as Philippe Coutinho. Missed the first early part of the season due to a back injury that he currently suffered as well. Also very, very good for Brazil, but also Barcelona didn't get a deal over the line in the August window due to that Liverpool owners, the Liverpool board, were not willing to accept any bids whatsoever for the Liverpool owners and Barcelona, Liverpool board were not willing to accept any bids whatsoever for Coutinho, and they were standing firm regarding the player, because it's their most central player. But he's beneficial. He can play as an attacking mid. He mostly operates now on the left hand side in Liverpool's team, but he's good at creating assists. His link-up play is very, very good. He's good at holding onto the ball. Very agile player, and Liverpool can cash in for him in January and go and get their main priority targets that they missed out in August. But yeah, it's been confirmed. Still says PSG are monitoring Philippe Coutinho, but apparently, as it reported yesterday, that Liverpool were actually looking for an alternative replacement for Philippe Coutinho, and they did eye Julian Draxler from PSG, because Jurgen Klopp had identified him as a suitable replacement, because Julian Draxler's versatility is good. He's good with both feet, he's good in the air, he's distinctive in his play, he's tenacious. He's Julian Draxler. But that's also been Arsenal's long-term target as well, hasn't it, as Julian Draxler? That's also been Arsenal's long-term target as Draxler. But yeah, as I said, Liverpool are eyeing him out. Obviously, with PSG, he's only been at Paris Saint-Germain since January, so Paris Saint-Germain may not be willing to do any business in the January window at all for Draxler, because he's only been there since January. He's ex-Wolfsburg, ex-Schalke player, as I said. But yeah, he's not going to be guaranteed first team football week in, week out. Is Julian Draxler, considering the amount of money PSG spent. They invested a lot of money. They got the likes of Neymar, didn't they? Structuring the deal for Mbappe. Edison Cavani's in the bank, so it may be hard for him to be guaranteed first team football week in, week out. But we know Arsenal have been monitoring an interest in the current player as well. And suggestions stirred up the other week when he posted on social media And Draxler had posted on social media an Arsenal shirt with Klasnich's name on the back, because they used to play together at Schalke, because at Schalke very, very good. He risen up the ranks there. He made his debut in 2011 with Schalke, made 171 appearances, scored 30 goals. Also was at Wolfsburg. And, he's only been at Paris Saint-Germain since January. Also was captain in the 2017 Confederations Cup, where he was voted the best player. Also was part of the German squad in 2014 when they won the World Cup. And also reached semi-finals in Euro 2016 as well, did Julian Draxler in the process. Apparently, Liverpool are eyeing out a move for him as well, but we know he has been an Arsenal target as well. And also, Van Dijk, as I said, that were Liverpool's. They could use the Coutinho money in January. That were Liverpool's main priority target during the window. To strengthen their defensive area up. Virgil van Dijk, who signed a 6-year deal with Southampton back in May, a 6-year deal. Yeah, he made his international debut in 2015. Yes, 2015. As well, the Virgil van Dijk. We know he'd been out injured for quite a while. Of Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool were convinced they could have got a 70 million deal over the line for Virgil van Dijk, but obviously Southampton were not prepared to offload the current player, and and Liverpool lended their interest back in June due to an illegal approach, and a few other teams have been monitoring Virgil van Dijk as well. He made his debut against West Brom, scored his first goal against Swansea. Southampton, I think this is his third season of process. Southampton have paid £30 million for him from Celtic. He was very good at Celtic as well. Won the Scottish Premiership with Celtic. Won the Scottish Cup with Celtic as well. Did Virgil van Dijk, but Liverpool may go back for him in January. Can generate the funds for Coutinho and use that money, some of that money, to go on and get Van Dijk to strengthen the defensive area up. Because Liverpool have got problems. They can't finish. They're on a bad run of form. They've got injuries though. They've got Lallana injured, Klein injured, Sadio Mane is injured as well. So that's not good news for them, but Liverpool may revive their interest in Virgil van Dijk in the January window. But also, as I did update you about the Thomas Lemar situation, Thomas Lemar, as I said, that were a Liverpool target towards the end of the window. Mainly, it was Arsenal's main priority target, and then Liverpool come in at the end of the window. So maybe Liverpool even look at Thomas Lemar in January. So they have got a few, replacements in mind for Coutinho. There's Draxler on the radar. They went for Lemar at the end of the window, Van Dijk. But Lemar, as I said, he made 32 appearances for Jan. Monaco had paid £3 million for him. He made his international debut, as I said, in 2016 against Ivory Coast. As I said, Lemar is very, very good for France as well. I think this is his third season now in the process with Monaco. Good, young, fantastic age prospect, as I said. Can play anywhere in the middle, can play anywhere on the flanks as well. Can Lemar. Very distinctive. His dribbling's good. His passing ability is very, very good as well. And basically, he come out, didn't he? The president of Monaco suggested he's likely that he could leave Monaco next summer, Thomas Lemar. So it's likely that he could leave Monaco next summer. And but Arsenal in the process in August had 2 bids turned down for Lemar. Liverpool had 2 bids turned down for Lemar. Arsenal put £92 million in for Lemar, but it never materialised. And if Arsenal are prepared to go for him in January, and offer a decent amount of money for him, that may force Monaco to offload him. But Monaco were reluctant and were resisted to offload the current player due to considering the amount of money Monaco generated for the departure of their players. They were not willing to do any business whatsoever. Yeah, they were not willing to do any business whatsoever. Very, very good for Monaco last season. Won the Liga 1 for the first time in 2 decades. Did well in the Champions League as well, did Lemar. So teams, I presume, may go for him in January as well. And it's Arsenal's main priority target, but Arsenal didn't get a deal over the line for the current player in the process. Yeah, and we've got a bit more latest news to update you about the Mesut Ozil situation. I'm going to update you now about Mesut Ozil. apparently now he wants, if he does leave Arsenal, he suggested out he wants to go to a big club. Does Mesut Ozil, because we know he's been linked with a move to Old Trafford as Mesut Ozil in the process. And what's been available, the three clubs he would like to join is either Manchester United, Real Madrid, or Barcelona, but he would be interested in a move away from a big team. So what he's saying is, Ozil would like to move to a big team if he does leave Arsenal. It did confirm the other week that the contract talks had stalled between the club, the player, his representatives as well. He reportedly did tell his teammates that he wanted to join Manchester United in January, but I don't think he's anywhere near in the process of securing a new deal. It reportedly said he was also demanding a higher wage as well, was Mesut Ozil, over £300,000. That reportedly turned about £275,000 from Arsenal as well. But as I said, he's a player that's good at creating chances, very, very good at finding assists, put a good performance in against Everton for Arsenal, his first real good performance of the season. But there were questions, was he playing for the move? And as I said, Arsenal, if they are to offload him, would rather cash in on him in January rather than letting go 3 next summer. And that is the same with Sanchez. But as I said, Ozil, Mourinho says he's a fantastic number 10. The agent of Ozil confirmed that the contract talks actually were going in the right direction, but that hasn't currently materialised. And he was fantastic with Jose Mourinho at Real Madrid. They had 3 good years together, Ozil and Mourinho at Real Madrid. He made over century appearances. Won quite a few honours as well. But he's a player that can bring a lot. He can create chances, he can create opportunities, he can provide assists as well. Can use it. Ozil's now made over century appearances for Arsenal. I think this is now his fifth season now this is his 5th season now in the current process with Arsenal Football Club. Also, as I said, was in the Bundesliga for 5 years as well, was Mesut Ozil. But he could well go in January, because apparently Arsenal are nowhere near confirming him a new deal with the club. He's coming to an end of his deal, and he will become a free transfer next summer. Will Mesut Ozil, but Jose Mourinho classifies him as a very, very good number 10 role, as I said. So the 3 clubs he'd like to join would be either Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Manchester United. Would Mesut Ozil, but he And the current World Cup winner as well is Mesut Ozil. So he may leave in January. But what's been mentioned in the press in the last couple of days, as I updated you yesterday, has been about Marco Reus now from Borussia Dortmund. Apparently now Manchester United and Arsenal are considering a move for Marco Reus, the current Borussia Dortmund player. We know that he's injury prone. We know that he's got a record of injuries as a current player. And apparently Manchester United are willing to make a move for Marco Reus. Marco Reus comes to an end of his contract. Well, he comes to a conclusion of his contract in 2019. We know that the player has not featured for Borussia Dortmund this season due to his injury. He has been out since May. I think he's expected to regain full fitness in 2018 as well. But as I said, his versatility is good. Dribbling very, very good. His versatility is good. Plays attacking mid, can play as a winner, can play as a striker, and also shows good penetration in the final third. I think he'd bring a lot to Manchester United, but as I said, he's injury prone, and as I said, that would really concern me that Marco Reus is injury prone, because we know in the 2014 World Cup he missed that due to injury. The 2016 European Championship missed that due to injury, and he's currently injured now. For Borussia Dortmund, he's made 125 appearances, scored 56 goals in the process as Marco Reus, and he's actually, this is his 6th season now in the process with Borussia Dortmund. As I said, I think it's his 6th season. Started his youth career Borussia Dortmund, in his senior career. He's been with 3 clubs as well. Was at Borussia Mönchengladbach for quite a few years as well. Had a fantastic season too. His best season with them, he scored 18 goals, provided 8 assists, and got them to Champions League football as well. But now he's been at Borussia Dortmund about 6 years, as I said, and he currently wears that number 11 shirt, does Marco Reus. And he did admit, the player, that he may want a change in the coming years, but he doesn't know where he'll end up. He should just out, but he said he'd like change, but he doesn't know where he'll end up. But I think for the time being, he is happy at Borussia Dortmund. But he comes to an end of his contract in 2019. But he's saying Man United and Arsenal are eyeing out a move for him, because Arsenal, that may be another replacement for obviously like Sanchez and Mesut Ozil in the process. So yeah, guys, anyway, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments, like, on the channel, subscribe to my channel as always, and take care, and I'll see you later on. Bye.